You sore loser. I'm embarrassed I ever wore 11. All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you all having a good night so far. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. So, I heard some of the things that Isiah Thomas has recently been saying about Michael Jordan, and I gotta tell you the truth. I listened to a little bit, I rolled my eyes, and I looked away, and I went on with my life. But I did want to check this out so I could actually watch it legit with you guys and react to it. So this is from Blacktop Buckets again, and yeah, I've been a really big fan of this channel lately. This one's titled "Stop Calling Him the GOAT." Isiah Thomas crashes out over Michael Jordan. I just kind of want to get right to it, you guys, and just talk about what he's saying here. So I say let's go right to it. I'm going to link the original video down below in the description like I always do. You'll also see a list of channel members. Shout out channel members. I appreciate you guys. Guys, like this video if you could. Hit that hype button if you could. Let's see what Isiah has to say, because we all know he's still salty about the 92 Olympics and he can't get over it, even though it's been like 40 years. Anyways, let's go.
Our era is considered to be the golden era. This is what I don't understand about your era. You guys are playing with arguably the greatest player to ever play. Excuse me when I say this, but y'all treat him like he ain't nothing. And I'm talking wow. Right? But then when y'all say who the greatest, y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some water.
Okay, wait. So he's saying the current generation treats LeBron like he's nothing. That's already a lie. In fact, they boast LeBron up to the point of just like oblivion, where it's like there's no other player to talk about in the history of basketball other than LeBron James. So that's lie number one. Now, what did he just say here?
Y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some warm-ups.
No. Okay? As a guy growing up during that era of Michael Jordan, he didn't give me no shoes, Isiah. He didn't give me no warm-ups. He gave me the belief that anything is possible. That if you put enough hard work and determination into something, you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. That's what Jordan gave me, and I'm willing to say that's what Jordan gave a lot of us. The shoes were just whatever. They were cool. It has nothing to do with the shoes. I don't know why people bring up the shoes like that's like a debate point between the GOATs. Like, it's not. It's about what they did on the court.
Fair.
This one-sided beef has gone on for way too long. Let it go, man.
Yeah.
Isiah Thomas said the only reason MJ is revered as the GOAT is because of his shoes and marketing.
Y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some warm-ups.
Hey, on this show, for the record, me, Boogie, and Lou will all agree that LeBron's the GOAT. Me, Boogie, and Lou will all agree that LeBron's the GOAT.
Don't worry, Isiah. None of us here have MJ as the GOAT. Yeah, thanks, Chandler Parsons, you fucking thief. Look, guys, I know I'm just a dumbass with a microphone, but this is Chandler Parsons.
No, the thing is, Blacktop, like, people like me and people like you, we're not getting paid to say these things. Like, we're being legit and honest, like, what our belief is. And these guys, it's hard to trust these guys on the mainstream. Obvious reasons, clutch sports, clutch media, and everything it infiltrates.
Basketball analysis. Yeah, I was trying to think the other day why Kobe is better than KD, and I really just couldn't think of anything. I just sat there for a while and pondered. So, and that's the reason why I have Kevin Durant above Kobe. He's stealing from FanDuel more than he stole from the Grizzlies.
Had your kids, had your wife, and had your husband.
But that wasn't enough.
That's classic. That was a classic clip.
He won't let anyone else have MJ as the GOAT. That's just not right. He's doing us a service.
Talk about insecure, right? If you can't handle somebody else's opinion and it differs from your own, like, I don't even understand that way of life. And it seems like a lot of people are that way. Like, if we disagree on one thing, then we have to hate each other. Like, we're opposition. It's not how it is, man. You know, especially with sports, dude. We all have our opinions on who's the best.
MJ person, but Isiah, I'm 50 years old. Could be second.
Well,
Second's not bad.
Here's what will make you change your mind on, or at least critically think about, right? And I'm not a hater.
Yeah, right.
When I speak facts, people think it's hate. We talk about
Well, it's because you lied
football.
twice. You already lied twice about the reasoning. So, yeah, it's hard to trust you when you start these conversations out with multiple lies, Isiah.
Baseball, they hold the world records. You know, I know we talk about Jordan, but he leads in no statistical basketball category.
Oh, man.
What's the point of basketball? Is it stats? Is it all just about stats, or is there a goal at the end of it?
Yeah.
Or is it just the stat game where you just get a bunch of stats?
Thank you.
He's number 1 in points per game. He has the most scoring titles. Think about that. In an NBA basketball game, there's no one you can trust more to score the most points than Michael Jordan. MJ might not be the clear leader in a bunch of stat categories, but it's not all about stats.
Yeah, if it's all about stats, then I'll crown Jokic over LeBron right now. If that's really how this is going. And I'm sorry, if it's really all about stats, Will Chamberlain's the greatest of all time. Anybody else could just bow down to his ass.
It's also not just about rings, since everyone wants to bring up Bill Russell and Robert Ory. Take away the stats, rings, MVPs. It's what they represent. They represent consistency, impact, winning. At their peak, no one beats MJ at that.
No, yeah, you're right. Michael Jordan, that's the thing. He embodied greatness, like winning. That's what you think of Michael Jordan. You think of a winner who did anything he had to do in order to win. That's greatness. When we think of LeBron, we think about losing. I don't understand this debate.
He's individually the best, but it leads to his team climbing the mountain, reaching their goals, beating their opponents. Think Tom Brady.
Yes.
MJ has the most finals MVPs, meaning he's led his team to the most championships. And yes, context matters. That's why only having 8 teams is why Bill Russell isn't the GOAT. The trolls can stop with the straw man since you have no argument for anyone else.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I agree with you 100%. And there's also arguments of, was Bill Russell the best player on the team? He was the defensive anchor, but a lot of people say Bob Cousy was the other half of that. So am I trying to diminish his legacy? Hell no. I have him as the greatest winner of all time. Never lost a Game 7. Bill Russell deserves all the respect in the world. But when you think of a guy just willing his team to constant victories, and not just regular season, we're talking championships, that's Michael Jordan. That's a different level. Jordan was winning when he shouldn't have been winning, but he had the willpower to lead his team to victory. We all know guys like Horace Grant, Luke Longley, like Steve Kerr. We know their names because Michael Jordan made them champions. And not just one time, he made them champions 3 times, each of those guys. Scottie Pippen, love him. He was a great number 2 guy. We know him as one of the greatest of all time because he won 6 championships alongside of the psychotic Michael Jordan, who refused to lose.
8 teams, Bill Russell, he only had to beat 7. Other Hall of Famers have tried everything to accomplish just a fraction of what MJ did.
Yep.
Let's make this simple. The reason MJ is the GOAT is because he was pure domination, both ends. Give him an all-star, and he won't lose. His GM said he never felt pressure to get him more talent. Once he started winning, he didn't need it.
Yeah.
Think about that. Can you say that about any other player? Stats.
No, think of LeBron winning with the Lakers and then immediately blowing up the team for a more win now roster. Like, it's so opposite of what a real GOAT does. A real GOAT says, like, no, these are my guys now. We won together. Let's keep winning together. Not LeBron. He's like, yeah, thanks for your service. Get out. Let's bring in Westbrook.
Change with eras. the league changes. But what MJ did with his team, beating the competition he faced, will never change. And no one has surpassed that.
Nope.
It's really not even close.
Nope.
Isiah Thomas has Kevin Durant in his top 10, and a lot of people do. I know I don't need to remind you that Kevin Durant joined Steph Curry on a team that already won a championship and won 73 games.
No, I got Steph in my top 10. He's at the end of my top 10. KD is not on there, man. No way.
We all know that. But for now, let's pretend that he didn't. Let's say he won 2 championships on the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's still only accomplished 1/3 of what MJ did.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't even be entertaining this. We all know he's just salty about the dream team.
Yep.
So he's looking for
There
a
it
reason
is.
to diminish Michael Jordan like he's done his entire media career.
But then when y'all say who the great is, y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some warm-ups.
I don't even get that line. He didn't give me shit. I paid for my shoes.
Fair.
Quick recruiting is for the Pistons as they are headed off as time runs down. Pistons wasting no time in getting out
You
of here.
sore loser.
Now timeout was called.
I'm embarrassed I ever wore 11. I should have never wore 11. Fucking sore loser. Like, it's one thing to be a sore loser in a moment. That's embarrassing enough. But 30 years later, you're still a sore loser? Not even 30. It's like 35 years at this point. Like, get over it, dude. It's embarrassing. Like, at this point, like, everyone is calling you out for this embarrassment. Like, just talk about other things, dude. Stop bringing up MJ. It's gotten pathetic, is what this is. This is really pathetic. Isiah, you're one of the greatest point guards of all time. This is embarrassing. Like, this is ruining your legacy. I'm embarrassed. I looked up to you and I wore your damn number growing up. Like, that's how bad it is. Why? Because you just won't stop. MJ's not going to apologize to you. Why? Because you never apologized to him. All right? The beef started with you. All right? You didn't like that he retaliated against you. But guess what? I don't like it when the bully is acting like the victim. So you can't play that crap. Not with me, at least. And hopefully not with a lot of other people. You're the guy who sucker punches somebody, and then when he pushes you back or hits you back, you cry. You cry and you tell everybody that you're a victim. It's bullshit is what it is. And Isiah, whatever you're trying to get to with he gave you shoes. Yo, LeBron could give me $100,000 worth of LeBron shoes right now, deliver it to my door, and it ain't changing my mind. I'll get behind the microphone the very next day and say, LeBron ain't shit compared to MJ. Sorry, you can't buy me off that easy, man. Anyways, I'm out of here. This was stupid. I wasn't even gonna respond to this because it's so nonsensical, but I figure let's do it for the history. That way everybody knows what my opinion is. But now that you know my opinion, it's time to know your opinion, everybody. Get into the comments. Let me know what you think about this crap. Do you think it's is it as embarrassing, as I'm making it out to be? I'd like to hear your comments. Let me know. We'll have a conversation about it, guys. I'm out of here. Like the vid on your way out if you could. Hit that hype button if you could too on this one. Let's get this one out there because this is just ridiculous. All right, guys. I think that's all I have to say. Isiah Thomas, stop it. Get some help. Be water, my friends.